video. Today is Monday. It's my first day of doing the Lattice training plan, so I'm getting ready to head over to the gym at Urban Climb Milton. It's raining today, so it's pretty gross. Luckily, I'm riding the bus there, but we'll see what happens. I may end up getting super wet, but I'll see you when we get there. So I just finished the 80% intensity repeaters, only did half of that, so it's 3 sets instead of 6. Now I'm about to go do linked boulders, which is basically 12-ish move boulders, and you just repeat them a couple times. So maybe a little boring, but we'll see how quickly I get pumped out. we're all about efficiency here, so I will be eating this straight out of the skillet. You know what this makes me want to say? This makes me want to say, so good! So good and tasty! Guys, so we're back at the apartment, finished up with that first day of training. We'll talk about that more in a little bit, sit down and like go in depth. But, so just whipped up some lunch, had some chicken and kale, and then I think I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. So this will be cup number 2 for the day. I'm having to get creative with the coffee B-roll, just to make it not the exact same thing. But eventually maybe I'll get tired of that and just standardize my coffee B-roll and just like high speed the editing, like fast track the editing process by just like having a preset sequence of coffee stuff. Just kidding. Where's the fun in that? So it's been a little while. Finished eating lunch, but I just wanted to go back over the things that I did today at the gym. So I started it off by doing a half set of 7-3 repeaters at 80% intensity. So using the figures from the test before, doing the math, I added 3.75 kilograms. And then did the 3 rounds of that, and it's like 5 reps per set. After that, I went upstairs and did an exercise called linked boulders. So basically, you pick up to 3 boulders, and you do each one. You want to pick it around your flash grade, and you want to do them each 4 times. Each time you want to do 2 minutes rest in between, and then move on to the next one. This one was pretty interesting, but I kind of had trouble because I haven't climbed that much at Milton. So I wasn't really sure which boulders to pick, and I was able to find 2 good ones, I think, but then after that I just kind of had to make up my own and like add some moves into a green, easier one. But it's supposed to be at your flash grade, which is a little bit more difficult at the Urban Climb gyms because there's such a range like within each grade, since they're just like color groups. Like there are obviously some reds that I can just flash and crush, and like you saw in the video, like I tried a couple and just like couldn't do them, so I was like, all right, I need to find a different one. I ended up doing a green and then just adding some moves into it. But that was pretty fun and enjoyable, and I was able to finish that up. Then I went downstairs, and the next thing you do is like a pull-up variation. Not variation, just a pull-up exercise called on the minute. From there, you're doing 5 sets of 5 reps with 1 minute rest in between each. They say to add weight if body weight isn't like intense enough, so kind of knowing, I guess, like my own strength, I added a few pounds. Again, just added the 3.75 kgs to start with, and it ended up being about the perfect amount of weight because right there on that last set I was like slowing down, but really trying to like focus on form and doing like the full range motion. After that, I just did some forearm conditioning, was my final thing for today. So that was basically just 3 sets of 10 reps of wrist flexor curls as well as wrist extension curls. So once I finished that up, I just did some light stretching, stretched my forearms and things like that, kind of like I talked about before in the last video, and then came back here. So all in all, it was a good session. I don't feel too tired. Too tired, like too beat. I was definitely like tired by the end of it, but going back tomorrow, gonna train again some more like endurance-y stuff. But I think I'm gonna check out a different gym. I might go to Urban Climb West End because they have some auto blaze and stuff like that. So all in all, a great first session, and I'm looking forward to like continuing and doing more new stuff. That's part of what this like program does is like shows you new ways to do things, which I'm pretty excited about. And I also logged everything in the Crimped training app, which was super easy and pretty convenient. So so far, one session in plus an assessment, I'm pretty happy with the Lattice Lite plan. But we'll see by the end of it how much progress I make and like how I'm feeling about the entire program as a whole.